Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. Currently sipping coffee in my basement washroom. This is where we're gonna get ready today. I hate to be dramatic, but I think today is honestly one of the busiest days of the entire year for me. So I thought I'd take you along. I've been using Fenty Beauty for a few years now, and I really like the coverage, how it feels. Remember to always wet your makeup sponge. We're a few days out from Black Friday, and so naturally there's a lot to prepare for my shop. I'm also wrapping up 2 full weekends of markets, and I just haven't had time to recover from those markets yet. My inventory's not synced. My office is a mess. I feel a little stressed. I also just reordered a small batch of calendars after selling out so fast on my first batch. This is an eyebrow pencil I've used for years. My mom flew in from Toronto to help me with Margot. If she wasn't here, I don't know how I would have gotten through, but she's flying out tomorrow. I feel like that's why there's so much pressure for me to kind of get everything done today. I want to get as much done today as possible so that starting tomorrow, I can watch my own baby while working during the day. It's gonna be a little crazy. Also, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. You caught me at a bad time. I have 2 little girls and my husband and I live in Calgary, and I run a small business out of my basement. I illustrate, design, pack every order myself. It's honestly one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. It just comes with its very high stress moments. I've used this mascara for like a decade. Can't seem to find a better one. It's also like $10. And lastly, I've been loving this blush from Rare Beauty. I suck at putting on makeup. This is the final look. Honestly, my makeup routine is so simple these days. And the only reason I'm even putting on makeup today is because I want to film some reels showing like the behind the scenes of my business. The last step of getting ready is putting on my jewelry. I always like to wear a little bit of gold. And today I want to share some pieces that I got from Ana Luisa. I kid you not, they are having their biggest sale of the year this week. It's their Black Friday sale, and their entire site is 30% off, which is a crazy deal. Look how cute their packaging is, and it's perfect for like a little Christmas gift. So my favorite ones that I got this time are these ash double hoops. I think it's so fun to mix silver and gold. Look how cute they are. I've been working with Ana Luisa for a while, and actually my everyday earrings that I've been wearing nonstop are these gold ones. I just like the look of the 2 hoops put together. The other earrings I got are these really tiny, delicate huggies. They're like checkered with little diamonds, and I think I'm gonna give these to my mom. And the third piece is this lovely necklace. I'm gonna link everything down below. This one is so good for layering. It's a little shorter, kind of a thicker chain. I really like that contrast. The other pieces I'm gonna wear today are some of my Ana Luisa rings. So I have this one that I've been kind of wearing as a wedding band, and then I have this bold gold one as well. I honestly think Ana Luisa makes such a good gift option because they have a really wide range of price points. They have like solid gold and diamonds if that's what you're looking for. All the pieces that I have actually are a lot more affordable. It's a thick layer of 14 karat gold on top of brass or sterling silver, and I just feel like at this point in my life where I'm still trying to find my style, I feel like this is the perfect option. All these pieces are hypoallergenic, they don't tarnish, and they just look really good. Like there's so many different styles to choose from. I've had some of these pieces for years now. Like they're still looking brand new. I'm not sure if they sell these anymore, but I think these are some of my favorite going out earrings. These ones they definitely still sell. They're called Paris. I like to wear these when I want to have a bit more gold on my face. These are probably my second favorite earrings. The last one I'll show you are these pearl drop earrings. These are just really sweet, and I actually got a pair for my mom as well. As you can see, I love working with them. Check out their amazing 30% off Black Friday sale. You can use my link below. I'm ready to get going for the day, so let's go. I don't know if you can tell that I had a rough week by looking at my office, but it is looking rough out here. My to-do list today is crazy. I'm gonna put it right here. This vlog is just gonna be a 1-day vlog, but I'm gonna try to get as much done as possible. First of all, and this is super urgent, I gotta figure out this US tariff situation. Like I'm not able to get one of my products certified. I am not really ready to pay like $50 per shipment, and I'm not really ready to refund everyone for their calendar order. So I gotta figure that out. I really think I can figure this out. I just have to contact my courier. I have to send out invoices for some outstanding calendar orders. I have to pack a wholesale order, and actually I want to film that too. I have to pack up my retail orders up to the first week of pre-sale. I gotta drop off all those orders. I gotta film like a calendar tour so that I can promote the restock that I have of my calendar. I also have to write a Flow Desk email for the calendar restock because my email subscribers are gonna get first dibs on that. I gotta edit a card for a partnership I have with Compassion Canada. Honestly, I'm so thankful for this partnership. We're designing a Christmas card together, but I realize it's very late. I have to get that approved, send it for print, and then I gotta script out the reel that I'm making to share that process of designing that card. And then I gotta order that card along with a lot of other cards I have to reorder. That all has to happen today because it's all high urgency and high impact. I don't even want to show you the rest of my to-do list that I've deprioritized. I think I should add one more thing. I gotta email my market giveaway subscribers. I got a couple hundred email subscribers from the past 2 weekends of markets. Get those email subscribers onto my email list, draw winners, and then send out an email so that I can also promote my calendar restock and my Black Friday sales to those subscribers. But actually, I should also figure out my Black Friday promos. We can do this. That's it. That's it. That's all I have to do today. I just had such a stressful morning. Okay, it's like an hour later, but we figured out the US shipment problem. And so I have my most urgent 4 US shipments ready to go. Shipping label has been printed. I did not pay an arm and a leg for this, but I think before I get on with my day, I really do need to do an office tidy. So let's do that. Cue time lapse. Do you ever find yourself just working in a pigsty of an office and it just makes the whole day so unenjoyable? So I've decided to clean all the time now. I brought Charlotte to my market this weekend on Saturday and she was enjoying a hot chocolate. I was helping her drink hot chocolate and I told her don't touch the hot chocolate. She kept touching her hot chocolate. Before the show even started, right smack in the middle of my sign. So after doing 4 shows, I think I've really nailed down a system. I'm quite proud of myself. I take this one Mastercraft box. I think it's a 100-liter box. I keep like my light fixtures, my tablecloths. I keep some of my bulkier items in there. And I got these 2 clear bins to put my inventory. And that really works because when inventory runs out during a show, it's a lot easier to take out the plastic bins and I can actually see where everything is. On my to-do list for December, like later when things cool down a bit, I really want to film a video about market setup, tips and tricks for doing an in-person market, especially when it comes to paper products. I really have been thinking about this YouTube channel and I love vlogging. I think I'm going to continue to vlog, but I think I want to provide some more valuable content on this channel related to my small business. I also want to do a pantry cleanout video because I'm just dying to clean my pantry and I think it would be a very fun thing to film. That's kind of like where my personal interest lies. Like I love decluttering and minimal home videos. It's gonna take a while before I figure out what works, what I like. As I continue to clean, I have these 2 boxes up there. One of them's for Charlotte, one of them's for Margot. This is Charlotte's box. Margot's is quite empty, but Charlotte's is quite full. I like to keep her arts and crafts in here. Quite a big box and it's literally full of her crafts. And sometimes when it's something that is just like, I know I'm not going to want to keep it, I just toss it right away. I have no problems doing that. But other things are just so cute. Look at this guy she made. And then this is like probably one of my favorite ones. For a while there, all her crafts were purple. Like everything was purple. She's really expanded. I plan on using the Christmas break to consolidate this and then make it into a digital book. And then I also want to keep her potty training chart. I'm just so proud of her. I might scan that and add that into the book too, but thankfully this box has a magnetic top closure so I can just shove it all in there and then put it back up. We got a long ways to go, but I'm going to give myself maybe 10 more minutes to clean and hopefully that sets me up for the rest of the day. Okay, office is pretty clean. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do for now. I'm now gonna send out invoices for my calendars. The reason I ordered less calendars this year was the economy. Like it's just so uncertain, but as I'm saying this now, I guess it's uncertain every single year, but it really just felt like people weren't shopping as much this year. So I ordered a bit less. I also really don't like discounting calendars in the new year. Like it's just not a nice feeling. Anyway, for those reasons, I ordered less. However, I sold out so quickly, praise be to God. And at first I was like, you know, this is good. I was happy not to reorder it. Now people know for next year to order quickly. However, it wasn't even December yet. It wasn't even like late November yet. And the fact that you couldn't really get a calendar, you know, around Black Friday just felt wrong. I did a restock. There were people that messaged me and they were like,
please buy a calendar every year. I would really like to get some this year.
They're the ones that kind of influenced me to do a restock. And so for those guys, I manually set aside some calendars. I'm now manually going to invoice them so that they can reserve their batch. Everyone else has to be on the email list to get dibs on that. Yeah, let me do that right now. My mom was with Margot all day and now Margot is napping. So my mom has left the premises. Do you want to see what it looks like outside today? Isn't that wild? It is so much snow, and I think Calgary gets a really bad rep for its weather. I, for one, think Calgary has wonderful, beautiful weather. See, even when the snowfall is so heavy, it's like the lightest, powderiest dry snow. It's honestly beautiful. It's sunny and it's warm in the sun, and then the snow doesn't get like slushy or wet or heavy. It's just like light, fluffy snow. It does get to like -30, -40. It still makes you want to get out, but we're not going to go outside today. My goal is actually to not leave the house today. I actually just came up for a little snack. It's almost 11 a.m. My brother came to visit this weekend, and so we went to Banff yesterday. It was one of my favorite Banff visits, I think, out of like the 20 times we've gone this last year. We love grabbing a little bag at Mary's. This is like the sea salt caramel. Also, my family's addicted to bubbly. I normally have this with dinner or during a mid-afternoon slump, but today we're having this in the morning. It kind of feels like I'm drinking like a beer. It's definitely not a beer, but it just kind of feels too fun for a morning. But yeah, I think my invoicing is almost done. The next thing on the list is to pack the wholesale order, but I realized I didn't even invoice them yet. And I am out of a few of the cars that they ordered, so I may have to do that before I get packing. This vlog might not have been the best idea because it's a lot of computer work, but I think it will also give you a gauge of what it feels like when I'm rushed and hectic and just trying to get things done. This wholesale order is actually one of my biggest accounts, but they like to send their order in like just typed up like this. And I think it's because they have their own spreadsheet system that they use, and then they just copy paste it to me. Like, I have a system, but with the amount that they order from me, I am more than happy to submit to their systems. Like, I will do whatever it takes to make it easier for them to reorder from me. I am so happy to be partnered with them. I don't even force them to order my minimum quantities. Like, sometimes they order 3 cards of a SKU. A little odd, but it works for them, and they're ordering like thousands of dollars of cards. And so give me your card order however you want. I will pack it and ship it for you. So I picked the cards. I actually have to go back in and count some of them. I think there were a few cards that were missing, and I'm gonna have to email them and let them know what's missing. So I also want to film a reel about packing this order. So I'm gonna do, and it's almost lunch. It's almost 12. Margot's kind of freaking out upstairs. I'll probably go check in on her, but this is what's gonna bring our morning to a close. We are eating lunch at the desk today. Thankfully, my mom cooked so much for us while she was here. This is some Korean curry. So warm and cozy. There's some chicken and vegetables in there. She made a ton of kimchi, but this is radish kimchi. I think this is my favorite kimchi. Okay, lunch break is over, and I actually am reprioritizing my day. I think I'm gonna do my wholesale packing order tonight at night so that Alex can help me. It's a lot of mindless like sleeving and enveloping, so I thought that would be better to have a few extra hands. So I'm actually just gonna chug right along and continue packing my calendar orders. These feel a little urgent. Some of these people have bought their calendars like 3 weeks ago. I really gotta get them out. It's actually really interesting to see the way that my packing has changed over the years. I feel like I'm really trying to optimize it, because when sales like this happen, it gets really stressful. Like, my hands cramp, my back hurts. It's serious business. Making small little tweaks, such as not wrapping everything in tissue paper, has been a huge help this time around. Very haggard. That was like a very intense hour. Got through a ton of orders, and now I'm just gonna use my very heavy duty scale to measure out the weight of these and then get the shipping labels on, and I can make it over to my courier to get these out today. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. It's kind of crazy. God bless Alex's soul. He said he'll go to Stallion for me, which means I don't need to put on socks for the day. I'm very thankful for a husband that works from home, for a husband that clocks in at 7 a.m. so that he can finish by 3 p.m. and take my packages. Did you guys know that Alex also works in the basement with me? This is our little guest room and it's attached to my office right here. He works in there all day. We share a little washroom. It's really cute. This just took a lot longer than I thought. The reason why it was so stressful is because the company that usually ships my domestic packages are not coming up in my Stallion dashboard. The prices are just like way higher. So I'm not actually able to ship all the Canadian shipments today. And then on top of that, all the US ones requires me to like manually override like all these things so that it doesn't charge tariffs. It's just honestly such a headache, especially because I feel rushed. I feel like my cortisol has been like pumping for 2 hours right now. Thank you. Bye. Okay, Sweetie Pie Alex has just left the house. I'm gonna work on my emails. So at every market that I do, I keep out a little sheet where I take down people's emails. Basically last night, I did ask Alex to try to input these in for me. I tried uploading it to ChatGPT and asking it to transcribe it. Unfortunately, there were just way too many errors with that method and he just typed them up for me. Very, 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 very thankful. I used to do this by hand because it was just like kind of simple, didn't require like a device to be charged and stuff like that. But I'm like, why didn't I just do a QR code linking to like a Google form or something? So next time we're gonna do that. I'm gonna just do another double check. I'm gonna draw some giveaway winners using a random number generator. And then I'm gonna import these to Flowdesk, which is the email marketing platform that I use. I'm on a legacy plan, so it's a lot cheaper than it is now. If you would like a referral code, you can click the link that I'll leave down below. But I like Flowdesk. It's just really simple, really straightforward. I do think I want to integrate it with some sort of CRM in the future. It's gonna be another little session of desk work. I will spare you the time lapse of me just sitting on my computer and we'll talk later. So cozy in here. Her place doesn't get that much light, but it is like a nice soft glow here and she has a white coffee table. So I thought it would be good to film the calendar walkthrough here. Sometimes my kitchen table is not the best place to do the filming. This is what we are working with. And if you can see outside, we got a lot of snow.
Do my hands look blizzardy?
No, they're beautiful.
They're kind of dry looking.
So I got my sister to do this for me. Here. Okay. It is now 8:30 as that clock reads, and I'm in a new shirt because Charlotte had a nosebleed today on my sweater that I was wearing earlier. There's still a lot on my to-do list day, and I think I'm going to have a late night today. It's not always wise having a late night, but tomorrow is my mom's last day here, her last morning. She flies out in the afternoon, so I'm thinking that if I have a late night today, I can at least get her help in the morning a little bit, and then that'll still set me up a lot better for the day because I'll have knocked out a lot of things off the to-do list. Turns out that the shipper that I used, the API was just down in the system. We are gonna get this packed and shipped out either tonight or tomorrow. A lovely dinner with my brother and my mom and my sister. We must have looked crazy because Alex grilled steaks outside and there was like a foot of snow all around him, but we did it. This is now the second half of my day, basically. I don't normally work this much, but 'tis the season.
Hi. Put me in, coach.
I already picked these cards. Go white first.
Okay.
It takes a village to raise a baby, but it also takes a village to raise a business. Honestly, like what would I have done without my mom, my husband, and even my sister for letting me use her apartment? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This day has felt incredibly long. I just finished importing all my email subscribers to Flowdesk, and I'm gonna write 2 emails. I don't think I can finish them tonight, but I'm starting them. I have to figure out my Black Friday promo, and that's something I'm gonna do tonight before I sleep. Like, I need to know what my plan of action is. It's 10:40. I'm ready to go to bed upstairs, but the kitchen's a mess. We just didn't have a moment to clean up. I'm gonna just take like 10 minutes to clean this up, and then I'll hopefully be able to sleep soon. Alex and I came up to bed together, 11 p.m. I don't know how I'm so tired. There's Alex in the mirror. Even though I just stayed home today, I felt so put together because of my jewelry. These Ana Luisa pieces are so awesome. Check out their Black Friday sale because 30% off is a lot. Thank you, Ana Luisa. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I don't have coworkers, as you can tell, so it is very nice having someone to work alongside. Thank you so much for being here. Good night.